we're gonna chat a little bit about how to keep your IG-Facebook stories viewers engaged.
That's
because for those of us that are building a business, whether it's a network marketing business, you're building an online business, the foundation to your business should be cultivating, creating, and growing those relationships, right? John and Nadya Melton here. We are network marketing fans. We've been in the industry now for 18 years. Now we do have traditional businesses as well. We've been in this space now, entrepreneurship, for almost 2 decades. I know we don't look it. We look really good for 65. Oh my gosh, that's so funny,
65.
Right? You guys,
could have pulled off maybe 45.
Oh my gosh, here's what I will say. Boring is last century. This is how I built Six Pack, right? Anyway, so we've been in this space for almost 2 decades. It's crazy, right? And over the last couple years specifically, we've made it our mission to master social media, to continue to evolve with social media, but also we love to turn around and teach our best strategies and tips to help you take your business, your marketing, and your lifestyle to that next level, because y'all, #YOLO, you only live once. And you know what? My fear is you wake up when you're 85 years old and you go, dude, I should have watched those Meltons.
I'm excited about this. And one thing that I think is important when it comes to IG and Facebook stories, to understand how it's a little different, is that it's something you can play with. It's a place to test conversations out. Back in the day, you should post 3 to 5 times a day. That is no longer the case. You want to save your best content for your Facebook wall, your profile, like the public posts that everybody can see. However, you should also check your settings on Instagram and Facebook to make sure that's also public, but it's a little different, right? It doesn't just pop in someone's newsfeed. Someone has to actually click on your face to see your stuff. It's important to understand it's a little different, and it's only 24 hours. So I'll give you an example. If I go into my newsfeed right now, I could see stuff from years ago, from days ago, weeks ago, whatever. It's random. Stories are real time. It's only within 24 hours, and it's a place for you, in my opinion, to build a deeper connection with the people that follow you. You can, like I said, test out different conversations. You can even see, here's what's great. You can see who's watching.
I love that.
How great is that?
And there's something really beautiful about the fact that it's only live for 24 hours.
Right.
So it's like that FOMO, people going, ooh, I want to know what's going on before it goes away. And if you do strategies such as you show up and you post 5 times throughout the day, but you break it up. So let's say you post something in the morning and then a couple of hours later. So what happens is you continue to pop up in the beginning. You know how when you open up Instagram or Facebook, the people that post the most current are going to show up right there. Now let's talk a little bit about you being proactive. So what's working right now on social media? We're gonna give you a couple of tips. The first one is quality over quantity. For those of us maybe that have been creating content for a while, I wanna encourage you to begin to notice, maybe if on Instagram your account is a business account, you can see insights. So you can swipe up and you can see what is really working well. Or on Facebook, you can do the same thing. On your post, you can do the same thing. We challenge you to go back once a month and review the content you've put up to identify what has worked really well, so you can then repeat it or improve it and keep rolling with that. What did you post that maybe didn't do all that well? And instead of being discouraged, you should ask yourself, okay, so that didn't work. Is it the quality of the content? Maybe I should try a different modality. Maybe this content would be best in a video versus a long text. Just start to notice what's working really well, what's not working well, and then let's zoom in on those quality pieces of content that work really, really well, and then you keep spinning those out. So that's our tip number 1, quality over quantity, because what you don't want with stories, you guys, is people just clicking through. Tip number 2 for you guys is be cohesive, because if somebody is brand new, if people come to your story right now and they have never met you, can they really get a good sense? So that's interesting, right? So you don't want to be repeating yourself.
But you should find ways to reintroduce
what
what you're all about.
Number 3 tip for you is spark engagement, right?
If people can comment on your stuff, or if people can engage, like you can somehow get them to respond to anything, that is the start of a relationship.
I love that.
That is the start of a conversation.
Finding fun ways to ask those questions or find ways to get the conversation started. Maybe it's you ask for a recommendation. Maybe you ask them to vote on an outfit or shoes you're shopping. Like just cool ways to get people
and
to
you can
hang
swipe
out
up
with you like they're your best friend.
And you can swipe up and see who is engaging. You can see who is voting. But what I like to do, and this is great for like creating curiosity about your products.
Yes.
You could say, would you like deets on this product promotion? Or have you tried, an essential oil? Or have you tried a diet before? Give them 2 different responses that both would get you to reach out to them, right? Like, do you want the replay to my last masterclass? And it could be yes with a bunch of S's or duh, gimme, right? And like both options are yes, right? So
That's
you
funny.
can find ways to play with it. And I feel like you can also be a little more promotional on your IG or Facebook stories, right? When you're promoting your MLM products, your opportunity, right? You can say things that maybe you wouldn't post publicly,
right,
but you can do some of those things in your stories.
Way number 4 to get your stories viewers more engaged, it's to make your stories visually engaging. You could do stickers, you can write, add some animation to your conversation. So writing little text, like maybe like a little hint of what that clip is all about. And if they're watching it on mute, you now pique their curiosity, like, oh my gosh, what's going on? Like, I need to know. And then they turn the volume on. One thing that I've been playing with that I really love is using your finger, you guys. Like, let's not overcomplicate this whole thing. Not even typing, but just writing on the screen. Like, that's really cool. I want to give you guys a couple of really cool ideas for posts, right? And I'm going to give you some really awesome ideas to bring variety to your stories. Here's something that I want you to start paying attention to, and that is if you hear the same question more than twice, it's a universal sign for you to share about it. So here's some ideas. You can share something valuable, like what apps are you using, maybe some how-tos. Your story is a beautiful way to showcase like a little 1, 2, 3s and ABCs of what you know how to do. Another idea is you could do funny parenting moments. You could do funny marriage moments. What are the moments that make you think, make you laugh? Why not showcase that? This is why I think John and I showcase our marriage and our relationship and how much we mess with each other and how much time we spend together, because it's the relationship that I'm really proud of. And there's definitely some stuff that is hilarious. You can share like a cool text message or a song you're listening to or a book you're reading. This is it, you guys. Our spirit is we want to help you make this week so epic that last week gets jealous.
Boom.
And then the next thing you know, you go to a birthday party or you go to a family gathering and you're noticing people are looking at you differently and they go, wow, I've been watching your stories and you've been putting yourself out there and you are like creating these results, right? So we want to help you fast forward to that dream lifestyle that your family deserves. So thank you so much for being here. I really honor you for taking time away from your business, from your family to hang out with us. And if you love the broadcast, drop us some love emojis or smash the heart button because it brings us so much joy. We work really, really diligently to bring you the best nuggets forward.